the right to life. When people abuse that right, though, that's when I come in.
Hear that? They're coming to arrest you, so
That's also when the ambulance is coming.
It's like, oh,
I know, right?
they're coming for
It's
you,
right
Rhyme.
near my window, God dang it!
That is where I come in. That's also where the
They
cops
found
come
you,
in.
Ari.
They're coming to
They
take
found
you
you.
away!
I
Ho ho
start
hee hee ha ha!
That's when I come in. Shh, shh, start the CSI theme song.
Range.
Let's hope we
Rhymy?
can trust him.
Rhymy, where's the birdie?
I don't know, Tantamile. Go play with the fairy.
Yay!
So,
Lucid
the
and
lead
I
and
have never-
Tantamile are playing.
Lucid and I have never been apart for this long. And we've certainly never been this far apart. I hope he's never been so far away that I can't sense him. And Faye's hand shakes for a moment. Yeah, I know, right, Shay?
What?
Seriously, that is seamless transition of voices.
Yeah.
Like, what did I do?
The way you went from Tantamile to Rhyme just so seamlessly, that is amazing.
It sounds like two
So when
different
you went
people.
from high and squeaky to deep and serious is very impressive.
Anyway,
Alright, and
Birdie!
anywho,
well, we can continue speaking inside. Did I just accidentally make that inside
Yes,
of
you
the cliff
did.
face?
Yes, you did.
Whoopsie.
I mean, to be honest, that way the cottage will be really safe.
Actually,
anyways.
yeah, that's like a classic military strategy.
What? We were
Keep going.
praising her ingenuity.
Well, I was gonna try and talk to a Marta.
There you go.
A Marta.
Hey,
Martha.
Hey. Anyway,
Hey.
we can talk more in the mansion.
So to speak.
Can I pause button right quick? Did you seriously just give her the Soraka story?
Who, what, when, why?
Not intentionally.
Nerd.
The Soraka story? Okay, I need to ask later. Later.
Legal Legends. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not gonna make again.
And I've never thought Amber an idiot.
That shit. Marta folds her arms.
Okay.
Oh,
maybe
really?
Okay,
Your wor-
maybe a little.
Your actions speak far louder than your words.
I don't think she is an idiot, but I do know she can act like one when she doesn't take the time she needs to think.
Amarta waves her hand, and she conjures up a small mirror and puts it in front of Fairthorn's face. Say those words again.
Fairthorn, you can act like an idiot when you don't take the time to think. You think I don't know that? Anyone is capable of that.
Yeah. The mirror dematerializes. Just so we're all in understanding.
We failed all of you for not letting you go with what you thought was right. We failed you for calling you a liar and calling you a fool. We were the fools.
And the sad fact is, even if you had killed him, he said it himself. He had set things in motion before we even left Alatastica. It would not have made a difference in the long run.
So, quick question. If I'm experiencing intense nausea right now, do you think that's due to us losing Ivan? Or because your whining is making me want to puke?
Okay.
Wow!
And John.
Dang, Doc!
Hold on. I think I have something to say, all of you wallowing in self-loathing right now. Do you have any idea how useless we all are when any one thing goes wrong? The rogue has trouble leading others out of a wet paper bag. Our mages were made next to useless due to one brilliant idea from an enemy. Our dragon couldn't see past her own ego on what she felt was the best option to protect us. And even our bard's newest resolutions fell flat at the end of the blade of a former companion. One that he begged all of us to trust, mind you. So, you're going to turn coward now? Rely on others to fix this for us? I mean, that bell got rung when a horde of demons rampaged across Direction, and I don't hear the cavalry yet. But hey, why don't we all just lay low? Bet you can hide on your little boyfriend's Cloud City. Bring along all those you care about so they're out of harm's way.
Do not.
And hey, maybe some other heroes will pop out of nowhere to stop this catastrophe at the last minute. Who knows? It would probably make a better story than this one.
My home is not for cowards.
Ivan, a moment.
Faye steps over and, pulls Ivan back gently by his shoulders.
Sorry.
Of course, it would mean that your boyfriend got horribly killed for absolutely no reason at all. Me, I'm a heartless dwarf who spent the majority of his life alone. I can shrug that kind of thing off. But you seem like maybe that might bother you at some point down the road.
Amarta just is kind of flinching back away from Owen. I cannot believe you just said that.
Isn't that why you all keep me around? Hurting people is what I'm best at.
Do you mind giving me a camera just so I'm not moving Beline around everywhere? Because at the moment that's the only character that I control or see the viewpoint of.
I mean, it would be fitting for Beline to, have fun and look around.
Just use Beline.
Okay, sure.
Maybe it's just Beline.
No. No.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you.
It hurts.
But in a good way. So
Okay.
us first.
Yep. That's not something a dragon just titles somebody lightly. Maybe I can't believe I'm doing this. Amber actually clenches. I think I'm becoming you. I think I have to try at least once.
You have my head on a pike.
I don't want yours. I would want hers. Rhyme walks off,
I'm
Glaring.
just gonna say. Sorry.
glaring at Hana on her way to her room.
I'm going to say two things. One, it's hilarious to see you, of all people, having to be the one to hate and suspect Hana.
Oof.
Two,
It's called being in character.
Two, I'm very glad Faye wasn't actually in the room. That conversation would have gone very differently.
Don't anger the mama.
I'm
That would have been
disappointed
interesting.
She wasn't actually in the room.
Amber
Yeah,
too.
but that's also because you're a sadist.
Alright, Andy, can you hear her give a bellowing roar? Rise and shine!
Oh, I should fix Faye's health, yeah.
Yes, sir. What?
It's Yeah, it's Enzio walks out and he says, "I don't sleep." Yeah, and you see Nora moving out of the door. She's all disheveled and she flips out of the bird.
Clear the way, hungry dragon coming through.
Very.
Faye just kind of shoots Amarta a look. Are all she kind of has, you know what people do when they have like their pinky in there when they're ringing? Yeah, she's kind of doing that. Are all dragons that loud, or is it just you?
Amber pokes her head out and shouts, "Yes!"
If only I weren't recording.
Rather ambiguous syntax.
Burdock and
Yeah, you see him sleeping.
Does he smell?
Oddly enough, you do not smell alcohol on him.
Oh,
That's different.
give him his 30-day chip.
That
you
shouldn't
can't
have been
even
as
walk in.
funny as it was.
It appears that the foreground layer isn't working.
That's interesting.
Rhyme looks at Lanrea with an eyebrow raised.
She looks at Rhinebeck. Draw a painting; it'll last longer.
I have no artistic talent. Or was that sarcasm?
No.
You look...
And you see Valkatov and Vizikra walk out.
Valkatov!
Oh.
Vizikra!
Oh, these are Valkatov and Vizikra.
They just look at you, Faethern, and just with a wide-eyed smile, they just run in and just hug you.
Aww.
I see you two are better these days!
Yes,
Do all dragons hug this tight?
Oh, does Amber hear this?
Yes. You hear...
Amber rushes over.
Help!
Okay. Amber pulls Faethern out and jumps into their hugs instead.
Oh.
Aww.
Your Highness.
I'll not die to a blade. I'll die to a dragon's embrace.
Wow.
Ivan, look.
It's good to see you two again.
It's good to see. Oh. They get a mischievous smile between their faces. Should we tell them?
Tell us what?
Follow us. I just want you to know that if you ever want to talk.
Tantamile goes over.
Are you gonna kiss them now?
Oh my gosh, you found a way!
I mean,
Even
not
the
that anyone
cat
can
is
understand
shipping
her except for
people
Rhyme.
Oh. Good thing Amber.
And it's like
cannot stand-
Verdock looks towards the cat. Was that did your bad luck cause that, or is that unrelated?
Last I checked, that was unrelated.
She belongs to me, sir. And she doesn't know when to keep her mouth shut.
It was just a question.
Continue.
Don't you wish she had a beak so you could hold it shut?
I give my animals free will, dang it.
Yeah, I'll give Lucid all the free will with his beak that you want.
Okay, after Amber realizing that
Amarda's eyes widen. First I've heard of it.
You know, Marta and Enzio have very similar accents.
I think Enzio's trying to go for Romanian.
Look, guys, I'm trying, all right?
Hey, glad it's not me doing the act. You gotta voice all the side characters. You're doing the best.
It's adorable, honey.
It is
I don't have to
cute.
tease you.
Look, I practiced.
Oh, you were
Be
so
glad it's not
cute.
me doing it. Everyone would have a terrible Indian accent for some weird reason.
Don't ask me to do an accent. I'll hurt people.
I mean, I could do a couple accents, but they're natural accents to
Oh,
me.
put it this way, Josh schools me, okay? So...
Okay, anyway, continuing.
Anyway,
But in any case, it's that point where sometimes you have to do something good, something bad, a little bit of both to get their attention, saying, "Hey, knock it off."
Nora just like quickly moves into it for a hug.
Oh.
You hear her whisper, "Thank you."
So, what do you say? Want to do a little bit of both?
Yeah, but not here. I'm, as I said before, I'm not going to Sabaton. I don't think I can.
All right.
I'll go. I think I'll go. I'll go to Arivandar, see what's going on there.
All right, you do that.
So, Carlton, we're gonna go? You bet! Yeah, yes, us plebeians have to actually use a ship.
Oh,
I ship it.
Boo.
get out.
Good one.
Okay, to be fair, I was trying to say that because I had to unmute my microphone. He said the ship thing, and then I got it unmuted. I was
Ravas
trying
comes
to do
out
it
of
before.
nowhere and stabs Ryan. The
Oh,
Enzio
he
isn't
was an
sure.
edgy
He just
teenager.
Enzio shrugs. I don't know. I don't think I saw him, but keep in mind that a lot of times I do use placeholders.
yeah. Back then I was clean shaven.
He waves his hand over Jalaran's face, and then the goatee just disappears. Hey, third, you feel your heart flutter in your chest a little bit.
My goodness. Don't get me wrong, you are absolutely handsome with the goatee. But perhaps it's my elven blood. I've always just preferred a clean shave.
Aw, this is staying.
Aw.
I tried.
Yeah,
Enzio's just kind of coughing. Yes, perhaps we should move on. Her heartbeat is getting very, very loud.
Oh yes.
And then
But wait, before we do anything, before we move on to the next scene, Jalam just listens.
From the last time you saw it, many of the buildings are newer, and the elven population of the city seems to have increased. 2 guards walk in front of you and say, "Halt!" Who are you?
I am Lady Bernadette Elmhaven. It's a pleasure to meet you, sirs.
What is it?
Sorry.
Jalam points over. We're with her.
This is my god.
He looks between all of you. He looks at Phaethurin, and you see his expression relax a little. Then he looks at the dwarf, and then his eyes narrow.
I see you are a little wary of my company. However, I would trust them with my life.
It's like you kind of have your legs crossed. You have your legs crossed a little bit. Your arms are behind your back.
Yes.
Happy to help you, memories, madam.
Go to your corner. Peanut
Wow.
gallery. Go to the corner.
Peanut gallery. No.
I put a picture in of.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Oh, it's a high DC.
So yes, immediately your head is racked with terrible pain as a figure jumps off the building and whacks you with a blunt object.
Ah! Jeez! Oh!
The power of Erevan compels you!
Whoa! Calm down! Wait, hang on a second. You said Erevan?
Yes, the power of Erevan compels you! And then he just smacks you into the center of the circle.
Oh, jeez! Whoa! Hang on!
Hey!
Okay,
Hey,
Amber.
whoa.
Yeah,
Hang
Amber.
on, I was Erevan too.
It's a likely story. Now,
Okay, well, okay.
why aren't you disintegrating?
Maybe because you're, I don't know, maybe because you're not using the right weapon. After all, a weapon does not maketh man. Jalaram winks.
He kind of lowers it. He lowers his quarterstaff. Oh my God, Jalaram! I am so sorry.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, I was about to grab the guy's arm, but okay.
No, Faye is like.
We heard these rumors, and actually, it's kind of why we're here.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Well,
They are escorting me. I am Lady Bernadette Elmhaven. How do you know my protectors?
Is there
Is that Murphy?
else-
Is that Murphy's just kind of leaning back a little bit with a blush? We're friends. We're friends.
That is so nice, Sir Tanlia.
Yeah.
Amber looks at the disguise known as Rhyme and just goes, bleh.
all right. Back down, miss. Listen,
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
we're kind of here because of the whole corruption thingy.
Is there
Oh,
someplace
yeah.
else we can talk? This is a little open.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you could
Yeah.
please,
Yes.
please show us where we could perhaps take a little bit of a rest. We
y-
greatly
y- y-
appreciate it.
Yes. There's the tavern.
Thank you, Murphy. If you wouldn't mind.
You sound like a
Would you
mix
please
of
give us
Glazia
that?
and Fierna right now, and it's very disturbing.
Wasn't what I was going for, but I mean, I'll take it.
Take it as a compliment.
Sylvester leans over to Jalaram. Hey, did you know that he had a thing for blondes?
It's like I didn't know he had a thing for anybody.
Tantamile leaps onto Murphy's shoulder because she likes him now.
Aw.
But
Pet
we should probably-
dick kitty.
It's a kitty. It's so cute.
It seems like Fluffy really likes you.
yeah.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Fluffy!
Let's take Fluffy in the
Aw.
tavern so we can talk properly. All right,
So-
let's grab a seat.
So let's. It's Murphy pulls out a chair for Rhyme.
So, perhaps we should start off with proper introductions.
Yes. Keeping a little quiet since it's also pretty quiet in here. Sylvester, this is Tavern. Jolm shows up his ring, my fiance.
Oh, it actually happened.
What is going on with Amber right now?
Then
She's finding a place to sit.
Yeah, then Sylvester tosses Murphy a coin.
Wait, hang on. Did you have a bet on me that I wasn't gonna get hitched?
Oh no, it's like we had the bet about your little lady friend here. About when.
Oh, when?
Yes. Yes, it wasn't a matter of if, it was only when.
Aw.
Aw.
Faye blushes
So
and starts fidgeting.
I bet it was going to be after the war. He bet before.
I see. You'll like if we're ever in battle, you'll see why she's part of this group.
No, Amber actually just flexes her eyes a bit. Like reveals, well, reveals her eyes a little bit. Hints.
Yeah, Murphy just kind of says, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I like flexing her eyes.
I have special eyes.
Look with your
Oh,
special
brain
eyes.
Images. Now I've got an image of an eyeball monster with just huge hulking arms that I cannot unsee.
Anyway, and
I will get
right
you
next,
for this woman.
right next to Murphy. Not really.
Acting.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay, my favorite. I finally got a dream.
I got a dream. I got a dream.
I
Well-
will
Just like everybody else, I got a dream.
I'm
Tell me honestly, did the dream turn out?
But Amber just got her happy back.
And Ivan just got his dragon
Spine.
back.
Yeah, Ivan just Ivan developed a spine, and Amber loves him for it.
He's gonna defend her and keep her safe, even though he's like 2 feet tall.
I love it.
This is Jalob's attempt to forge up at least a bit of legal papers. He looks at it and doesn't look legit enough.
Right with your left hand.
Okay, gonna have to. Okay, that's a 3.
Oh.
All right. So he looks up and says, he just looks up with a very dopey smile underneath his visor. He's like, "Okay, I believe you."
And he was like, okay.
There's no winning for John.
Yeah. So the piece of paper, it just says, "We are totally emissaries from Cord." And then the guy says, "Okay, I believe you."
Also free cookies.
You're such a dear. Thank you so much. If you could.
Yeah, the other guards looking at him like, okay.
If you could please lead us to your financial advisor, I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh well, there's a ball going on. If you,
Oh,
I'm
that's
guessing
even
you're here.
better. I love dancing. Don't you?
My lady, I think we really should focus on our task at hand.
Oh, come now. Dancing and going to balls is all what diplomacy is about. Plus, we must seem neighborly. Oh, please take us inside.
It's like one of the stupefied guard says, "Oh, okay."
Oh, what?
The other guard just as he's walking forward, he takes a left. It says, "Wrong way, dude." Oh, sorry. And he looks over to Rhyme. You can tell his mouth is a little furrowed.
Oh,
It's like he kind of gives you a very close look.
She
Okay,
blows a kiss. She blows a kiss at the guard. And hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow!
Why? You already got him. You already got
No,
him.
it's the
What are you
other
doing?
one. The other one. She was putting a charm on.
Oh no.
Don't wait up. Don't wait up for us. It's for us to choose from.
Faye tries to hide it, but she lights up a little bit at the mention of clothes.
And Jalaram, Sir Tamliel, I remember you saying that you wanted to change your wardrobe. This should be the perfect opportunity.
Oh, I really don't think it's.
Faye just grabs Jalaram's arm. Come on.
Don't be such a silly Billy.
Silly Billy. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Do I really
Very
sound
well.
like that?
Amber's like, no, you
Play
were a lot,
of the game.
no, you were a lot more, you were more subtle.
Thank you.
All right. What do you do?
Ryan looks around for a servant or a lady in waiting.
All right. Yeah.
Amber smells the food.
It's not hard to find. It's not hard to find. You see nobles and elves everywhere.
Oh, Ivan, no!
So could she call over to one of the servants or ladies in waiting?
Where my ladies can freshen up before we partake in the festivities.
Please
Well-
answer quick. Ivan is holding Amber's
Well, he says, well, no. He says, well, no, but you could. You look already fresh enough to me.
Oh, don't
At that,
silly.
you see Murphy give a half-lidded glare.
Wow.
Don't be silly. A woman must always have a place to powder her nose. Murray, come on this way. Odin, Felicia,
Felicia?
Jeremy.
Okay, pause. Woman, did you just call me Felicia?
I literally could not
Bye,
think of another
Felicia.
F name. I literally could not think of another name that started with F. Okay? Just leave me alone. now that I'm having a moment, I was thinking maybe Philomena. But no, I thought of Felicia first, and she said it, so she has to go with it.
Bye, Felicia.
All right.
Dead
Oh,
burn.
I like that fast. There it goes.
Odin, Felicia, Jeremy, and
Claim. I wonder if you have any evidence to back it up. He folds his arms.
Jalum hears that, and turns around. If I may, Your Majesty.
Shut up.
When-
A teleportation circle. And one of the places that it
Sorry.
Holy crap, that scared me.
I need a mute. Sorry.
You're good.
Oy.
Magical cell phone.
And one of the places that it went was Verizon Wireless.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Continue.
Ah, I like a woman who likes it rough.
Well, she was flirting before. I guess she's getting a taste of her own medicine now.
Yep, that's true.
Just gross.
I am just gonna sort of hang on. I'm not casting this for real. I'm casting it to see what the effect is. Like what pretty
Okay,
looks
that's
thing.
fine. Finger of death.
Basically, I'm having her have black and green lightning trickle in between her fingers. Ah, dear.
Oof. Oh,
I-
finger of death. Hmm.
I deal in death. I can find out answers as much as I want from anyone I want. I don't need you. And technically speaking, none of them have ordered me not to kill you. And that's what I listen to. Orders. And not from you. So.
Oh well, that's right. Oh, so you're going to kill me? No interrogation? That's a really lame way to die. But I suppose there are worse ways to die. And
you seem too smug. Would you like a few more teeth gone?
harder, mommy.
Okay, you're not allowed to hang out with Peter anymore.
Yeah, no more hanging out with Aeon.
Is he susceptible to blindness, deafness?
Waboom, waboom.
Wow.
It's dead. Last one. It's dead.
Wow, 2 crits.
Dang.
You don't want to die to my
So-
hand? Die to my fists? Let's go!
So what
Yeah,
happens is
crit-
Sylvester
crit
just
confirmed.
shoves his paw. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So it just shoves his palm forward, and then the beholder just kind of shrugs, and then Sylvester just jumps back and goes, "Omae wa mo shindeiru."
Oh, God! No!
Really?
No! I deal with that enough!
That is-
I deal with that
that
enough!
That
just
is
runs-
literally what Quivering Palm is a reference to. That is literally where it comes from.
No!
And so he just, and then then the thing just kind of stumbles a little bit after the quivering palm, and then he just rushes forward and just goes, and then the thing just drops down dead.
Fist of the North Star is my husband's favorite anime.
All right,
And he's a
Ivan,
bigger
your
nerd than you are, Josh. All
right.
And as soon as he locks eyes with you, he vanishes back into the shadows.
Shalom knows he's here. He's here. Let's focus on the beholders for now. Murphy, fastball special. Get me up on that roof.
Fastball special?
All right, you're holding your action for Murphy. All right. Murphy, his muscles tense as he rages. He grabs you by your chest and your buttocks, whirls around, and then just hurls you.
All right.
I would have also accepted Murphy, Shining Cadence Technique.
Murphy, yeet.
All right. All right, John.
Man.
Okay. All right, Amber, your turn.
All right, Amber is gonna fly above this one and literally drop on him.
Boy.
Oh.
Wow.
Squishy!
That was
I
your
like to
idea.
squash him.
Once
I'm
upon
gonna
a
do it to
time,
Glenn.
there was a glimmer cloak.
Cannonball!
Exactly. Squishy, I like to squash him.
Considering it's a giant eye, all I'm thinking is pop.
Actually, I'm more thinking of like Balzaboul's brain being squished.
Anything I need to
Okay.
roll for that? I'm literally just flying and dropping out the sky to land on it.
Roll grapple for sake of sanity.
Come on, this is the
If
most
it
fun I had.
survived, I s-
Dragon Ball.
Squishy.
Squishy, squishy.
Squishy.
That's awesome. Got it, bud.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, back at the
In the power-
plot.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Meanwhile, the parallel dimension where
Meanwhile,
everything
in
is
the
dark.
Did you see that?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.